Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is Carrie Berry. This video has absolutely no point and it will confuse. That is the entire point. I just want to confuse a cat. That would be great. Oh my gosh. I haven't slept. So this voiceover, that's what it is, right? This voiceover is going to be whatever the hell it's going to be. I'm thinking of grabbing some books and reading out of them. But this video is weird. I mean, it's going to be weird. I hope you enjoy it, you know? So I started off by filming myself wearing a more cheap leggings. So basically all my cheapest leggings and comparing what I liked about them and all of that. And I was gonna do a voiceover explaining all of those sumptuous facts about the leggings. I mean, how could you live without that? But I decided on an entirely different route here. I would also like to add that no leggings were harmed in the filming of this video. I decided to start messing around in CapCut and got that cool cinematic crap going on. What do you think? I think it's kind of neat. This music is actually building up to something, so please be aware that there will be a jump scare. I'm like dysfunctional between being so impressed with how the music laid out and also just laughing my ass off at how dysfunctional I am in general. So the first leggings I was wearing was actually gifted to me in a huge bag of like random clothes from my friend Zan, who actually painted the black and white striped birch tree painting you might have seen in my other video that I was moving out of the place of the one behind me in this video. Anyway, these ones I got at Walmart and they are so comfortable. I cannot express to you how many compliments I've gotten on them too. Excerpt from Paradise Contained, Growing and Decorating with Flower Bulbs by William Stites, Kathryn Gorge, and Mary Sears. You used to start early. Bulbs can stay in cold treatment as long as you like. The roots just keep developing. The longer the bulbs are held in the cold, the taller your flowers will be. If you spot long-stemmed beauty, chances are it was cooled longer than suggested. Generally, bulbs cool less than recommended, result in smaller plants, and take longer to force into bloom. Whether you store them, water your bulbs thoroughly beforehand, and keep the soil moist throughout the cooling period. You're growing roots here, and you don't want your bulbs to dry out. By far the best way to create the cool 40 to 50 degree Fahrenheit conditions required for forcing is to hold the potted bulbs in an old refrigerator for the weeks they need to develop their roots. In fact, for many apartment dwellers and southern gardeners in regions where temperatures do not fall below freezing, refrigerating may be the only way they can grow hardy bulbs. With this accurate control, of the temperature, you should have a high success rate. Alternatively, choose a spot in an unheated basement or garage where temperatures do not fall below freezing, and keep your pots there for the cooling period. Excerpt from Built from Broken, a science-based guide to healing painful joints, preventing injuries, and rebuilding your body by Scott Hogan, CPT, COES. Your joints are like tires, and synovial fluid is like the air that fills the empty space inside. Too little air and the tire collapses, unable to support the weight of the vehicle. Too much air and the tire could bulge or even burst from excess pressure. Just like with tire pressure, your joints need a healthy balance of synovial fluid to stay strong and mobile. This is called hydrodynamic pressure, the pressure of a liquid within a confined space. If you've ever hydroplaned while driving a vehicle, you've experienced this phenomenon. When you drive a car on a wet road, hydrodynamic pressure forces water into the gap between the tires and the road. As driving speed increases, so does the pressure in the water underneath each tire. This causes momentary loss of control as your car balances on the thin sheet of pressurized water instead of the road. As brilliant as this explanation is, I can't take credit for it. David Burris is a mechanical engineering professor at the University of Delaware. In a presentation at the AVS 62nd International Symposium and Exhibition, he used this example to explain how cartilage reabsorbs synovial fluid that leaks out. You're not supposed to get behind this OG screen, sweetheart. Unlike tires, cartilage is porous, and synovial fluid constantly leaks out into the space surrounding the joint. Since loss of synovial fluid leads to increased friction and cartilage thinning, it's partially responsible for joint degeneration and osteoarthritis. Yeah, that's something I should probably think about. So yeah, I warned you that this video was going to be weird. Nothing is congruous, nothing makes sense, but that's totally fine. I'm fine with it. I'm completely fine with it. I don't know about y'all. That's all, folks.